Well, well, good afternoon, Isaac Ramirez. What's up? Felix Rojas. So over. Welcome. Game time, bright everyone. What in the Dallas Zoo is going on today? We got great news. So over it. Game time. Forgive me. I have to laugh. Yeah, I'm an idiot. So over it. But I'm glad that you were amused by my idiocracy. If that's right. Brad, what's up, my man? Raining here in Wisconsin. Well, today it's beautiful. I switched into the shorts, so it's probably a high 50s. Uh, Spotty sun, but right now it's sun splashed. Um, but it will rain tomorrow where I'm at. Supposedly the last time it's going to rain for a week or so, a few days for the most part. So tomorrow's going to be nasty. So lucky me, but today it's beautiful. Lady Libra, how are you? Man, what's up, buddy? Looking forward to that breaking bread, man. Me, you, and your buddy. And maybe eating a Guadalajara followed by a shack. But I do want you to get the Rosie O'Donnell because I want to see it. I don't know that I could be caught eating a foot long. Pause. Stephen Brown, what's up, my man? Mike Galdana, too broke to pay attention. Happy Friday. Hope you all doing well. Let me do that. There we go. Cliff Jesse, what's up, my man? Always working at this time. I try to get on. Cliff, I appreciate you, my man. This is something I started a few months ago, and it seems to be. This is when I have to technically, if we're following rules, but Game Time is probably one of the only ones who follow the rules. Me and a couple other people at the post office. You're supposed to take your half-hour lunch within the first 6 working hours. Some people take it at the end of the day because they're special. Anyway, that's why I do it. I start at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. This is as far as I could stretch it. Sometimes, like yesterday, I'll stretch it. They're not going to sound the alarms right off the bat if I go over a little bit. But they don't really follow the rules. But I still like to follow the rules. Hamid, what up? What's going on? Linda, welcome. Brian, can you explain what legal tampering is exactly? Yes. Thomas, what's up, man? Let me get through the bottom of the chat and then we'll reload. Hello and good afternoon, Jojo. What's up, Jojo? Mark Hutchin, hey, buddy. Let's see here. All right, that's pretty much everybody. Legal tampering is you're allowed to talk to agents, players, whatever. You could agree to a deal. Brad. Tommy Montoya, what up? Dallas Eagles, left hand ups. Anybody could talk to anybody as of noon on Sunday. Okay? I'm getting to that, Cliff. I'm getting to that. So as of Sunday at noon, we could legally talk to any player. That's how when the new league year, March 13th at 4 p.m., kicks off, you're going to see a flurry of deals already signed. Why? Because it's all written up, ready for the signature. It's all ready for the signature. And Cliff, we did just by one switch, one Zach Martin switch, any free agent. You are, well, if it was any other player, Houston already looking better. You are, a little bit. Dalton Schultz, Give me Ferguson every day and twice on Sunday. Not once, but twice. Anyway, we freed up. We're $3 million under just by one switch. If we re-sign CD, that's another $15 million under the cap, Hamid. If we redo Dak, which he will get done, whether he gets done the first week of free agency, I doubt it, another $15 to $20 million. That's Michael Gallup, another $9.5 million. We could easily get to 60, 70 million under if we wanted. I don't believe we'll go that much under, but again, what did Linda say? Hamid's flexing. Nothing beats a fresh Rosie. I'm going to have to take your word for it. Again, I'm a texture guy, man. And if it's soggy, I don't know that I could do that. I'm just letting you know. And then to picture Rosie, nothing against Rosie O'Donnell and all those Rosie O'Donnell fans. Just saying. And let me just to really screw up everything, ass man. Is it all vegan as well? No meat, right? You know where I'm going with that. Dallas getting ready for $2 million free agent conversations. We'll see, Linda. You know they'll get under more. They haven't even addressed Trayvon Diggs. They can flip a switch there. Jeff Kavanaugh puts out a video and it's half good and it's half, oh my God, 2025, they could be in cap hell. Yeah, if everything he lined out, if Zach Martin wants to retire, ain't happening. If they don't redo Dak's deal, that's not happening. He will be extended. So I'm feeling good. This morning I did say, I don't know that they'll do anything, but I also said I had hope. Well, here's a little hope. Put a little love in your heart, yeah. Hamid, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Yeah, I don't want him. But I think he goes to the Eagles. Thomas, we in the black. There we go. Always bet on black. What movie? Oh, come on. We all know it's Wesley Snipes. We all know it's Snipes. Alex Marino, guess Catboy is really working. Alex, slow down. Slow down. You say working? Nah, I don't know if you call it working. This is something we all knew should have been done weeks ago. He just got off the yacht and he cleared up his sunburn because he was the last few days he been stinging because he did a lot of work being at the combine, checking them 40s. Guess Catboy is really... Yeah, exactly, Asman. You know where I'm going. She ain't eating the meat. She's all vegan. Redo Dak, pay him a whole $60 million. Don't worry. Hamid, you say how he's going to cook? We'll see what he cooks. You saw what he cooked last year. Dollar Bill is a monster. That's it, Linda. Dollar Bill about ready to... He about ready to cook and spend $2. Again with Dak, Hamid, same old. Yeah, Brad, that's all he's got, man. He can't bring nothing new to the table, Hamid. Yep, love that movie, yeah. Passenger 57, Stephen Brown. That, you know what? I've been on a movie kick lately. You know, like when have like downtime and I not watching YouTube. I don't watch that much TV. My wife does have to get the AMC Plus. I'm not gonna lie. I got sucked in and I watched The Walking Dead with, but I had to go back and watch the one with not Michonne. I'm waiting on that one. But you know, you got to pay for everything. Green beer, green hot dogs for St. Patrick's Day. Yummy. Sounds tasty. I believe Tony Pollard would be a mistake to re-sign. In my opinion, for the next 3 years, he will lose 20% of his capabilities. Too late. Mark, I don't want him, but I think that's what might happen. I think he may sign such a good deal that he's going to be back, but that's not going to preclude us from drafting a guy. But Jeff Kavanaugh seems to think that we're in on Derrick Henry. Felix, me too, buddy. I thought that was the Money Train. Good classic. The Money Train. I remember that. Linda Conner, she's a damn leopard-faced. Tony Pollard is a solid 1,000-yard back. It was clear Dallas just needed that bruiser back to complement him. If he goes for $4 or $5 million. Yeah, exactly, Linda. He may be back if he's willing to take $6 million a year, but it's all about the guarantees. He ain't getting $8 million. See, what's going on, everybody? This is, in my opinion, this is what's going on. Since the quarterback salaries have escalated, right? They are taking more than, and this is a league-wide, just like what they did to the running back, it's a league-wide concerted effort to keep these players at a certain amount of percentage of the overall cap. If your quarterback is making more than 15% of the cap, then you can't allot that much for other positions, necessarily. There are exceptions. That's why you see the running back market going down. You're going to see the safety market go down, and you're seeing the linebacker market go down. You're going to pay offensive tackles, you're going to pay wide receivers, you're going to pay quarterbacks, and you're going to pay defensive backs. Chicks love the long ball. So, hope to meet you in market training camp. Alex, I'm hoping I could go, buddy. You know, Mark likes to do what Mark likes to do, so I don't think he may be there before me. So, it is what it is. I mean, I doubt he'll say, you know what, I'll wait a few days for you. I highly doubt that. That's what I heard. He's coming back. Mike Goldana, what up? I'll take Pollard back if we have a number one back. Pollard. He is more of a number two, but I don't think they're going to sign Pollard. And, like, is a rookie going to be a number one back? I think you go out and get Derrick Henry. Just bought a house in DFW. He sold a house, bought a house. I know like not a lot of yous like him. I really love Josh Jacobs. To me, if you're going to spend money on a multi-year back, go with a guy who's as physical as Josh. Won the rushing title 2 years ago. He's got a lot of tread on the tire. He does get banged up, but he won't be doing it alone. But that's just me. Pollard wasn't 100% the whole season, so if they get him back, good. Cliff, I'm not hating it. Just I want to see the contract. Catboy's still recovering from a paper cut. He is easing back into things. He's on a pitch count. Yeah, JoJo. You hook him up with some of that menudo, and give him some tamales and make him extra spicy. That's what Catboy needs. Stephen Brown, 8 to 10 mil. Thanks, Brad. I really appreciate it. I call Pinksy and get us both reserved. Asman, is it that busy? Is it that busy? Corey Pearson, if we re-sign Pollard, fraction, Braylon Allen, re-sign Pollard. I love Braylon Allen. I do. Would love Derrick, Roll Tide, Henry. So over it. He's just a touchdown machine. I mean, I heard a number. His last 2 years in Alabama. His last 2 games in Alabama. That's the year that they won the national title. Roll Tide. So over it. Just take a guess. Just his last 2 games. And I heard it on the radio, so if anybody knows, please share. Guess how many carries Derrick Henry got in the national championship game and the game right before it. The last 2 games. Give me the number combined of how many carries. Don't Google it. Do not Google it. How many carries did he have? I'll wait a few seconds. Draft Braylon Allen. I like that. Corey, I like Braylon. I do. Cowboys will not go in on Derrick Henry due to his age. Have not kept anybody over the age 20. I don't think he's going to get a lot of money, though. Mark. JoJo. Felix says 19. So over it. 80. 80 or 8,000. His last 2 games at Alabama, he had 96 rushing attempts. 96 attempts. Or 94 or 96. In 2 games. Derrick Henry to win a championship. He's averaged over 10 touchdowns for most of his career every year. Yeah. Linda, you said 55 to 60. He had in the 90s his last 2 games with Alabama. That's incredible. That's a workhorse. People say, oh, well, listen. If he ends up with the Eagles, you got yourself a gem. It's going to be a short-term thing. But that's what running backs are. I hope Dallas brings him in for a couple-year deal. Just me. But am I holding my breath? No, I am not. Flip, you were close, buddy. Flip, he had 94 or 96 carries. You can look it up now. But in the last 2 games, that's what they said on G-Bag Nation. So over it. I didn't think it would be that much. After all this is over, we're going to send Catboy to Midnight Train. Georgia, Midnight Train to Georgia. Oh, I like that song. I like that song. I know, Flip, right? 90, I want to say 96, but you can look it up. But yeah, that's what they said. Crazy number. I remember watching that. It didn't seem like that, but I misunderstood the question. I thought you were talking about the last game as a pro. Oh, no. I'm talking about Alabama. Eagles getting Swift or Barkley. Well, I think you should stick with Swift. You need a lot of help on the defense, and if you heard how he talked, he allotted a lot of his money last year to the offense, and it'll let you down. He's going to make an effort on the defense, possibly C.J. Gardner-Johnson, possibly, most likely, they're going to get a linebacker and Cook in free agency, Patrick Queen. Eagles can have Barkley. Brad, I don't want him. He's too injured for me. And what you're going to have to pay him, I'd rather go Henry and a rookie. Give me Josh Jacobs over Barkley. I know I'm in a minority, but that's who I like. Free Derrick Henry will get the most for yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mark Hutchin. Let's go under the cap. LOL. What's up, Game Time? What's up, Clemente? How are you, buddy? Mark Holmes is in the house. Hey, Mark. How are you, buddy? His last game with Tennessee, 19 carries, 153 yards, about 8 yards a carry. Yeah, I don't know. We can handle that, right? 150. He's averaged over 10 touchdowns a year for the last few years. Most of his career, he's double-digit touchdowns. You get to the goal line, he's tough to stop. We need a refrigerator Perry type guy up front. Alex, I'm going to be an optimist. I think we're going to get one person. I really think that the moves, I think they're waiting for the draft. And if the left tackle they want is in the draft, they'll take him. If not, they'll move Tyler out. And then you got TJ Bass. See, I think you wait. You either get a left tackle or you get a center. If somebody drops to you, you take that position. If you end up with a center, then you kick Tyler out to left tackle. You start TJ Bass at center. They're even under the impression that Brock Hoffman, the guy I told you I liked, he's mean and nasty and he's huge to play center. I think they could also get the Arkansas center around 4 or 5. He's a little light in the ass, but he's 6'5", a little over 300 pounds. But on tape, he looks like a beast. What's up, Flip? What's up, Game Time? I'm a man too here in Richmond, Virginia. Beautiful day here, Flip. Beautiful day. I'm on my lunch. I don't know what time you start in the morning. We start at 8, so I try and take it as not that everybody follows the rules, but I do. I mean, I try to. So I usually take my lunch around 2 o'clock. Let's see here. Asman, is Mark Holmes still in the battle for the Pink's remodel bid? Yeah, I believe he lost a bid. He was a no-show when it was time to turn in the bids. I think Prime Time now has the bid. Prime Time Phil, believe it or not, might have won the bid, and he doesn't even like meat. I don't know where I'm going, Asman. Hey, Mark. EJB, good day, Brian, and everyone else. Thank God it's Friday. EJB, happy Friday to you. It's Friday for me, but I work tomorrow in the rain. So let's go. Let's go. Good afternoon, OG. Oh, he's an OG, all right. Mark Holmes is an OG. I will take Jacobs, like his running style. Brad, he runs so hard. Josh Jacobs runs so hard. Another Alabama running back. Like Josh Jacobs a lot. I'm okay with either over Barkley. Substance over flash. Is that what it is? What is Derrick Henry's injury history? Everybody gets injury. He hasn't had many knee injuries, Mark Hutchin. Banged up. No more than any other running back. Definitely less injured than Jacobs, Barkley, Swift. Now, Swift did come out healthy last year, and I think Swift fits perfectly with the Eagles, and I think the Eagles should draft a young one. But, they're looking to make a splash. Flip Shelton, we were at 8:30. We just went back to 8, so it's nice getting done at 4:30. I hate that 5 o'clock, 8-hour day BS. It's ridiculous. Especially when it gets dark. It's not now, but, during the winter. It gets dark by 5 o'clock, I hate delivering my eyes. I can't read the DPS, man, when it gets dark. I just can't. Philly D, Lady Brutal. It is Philly D. It's beautiful out. The Phils are on. I haven't been listening. I'm excited about what they're talking about, the fightings. But I would love for them to go out and get Blake Snell, or even both of them. Philly D. I'm not sure about Derrick Henry injury report, but he works out and looks good now. So again, I think I'm being very fair here. I'm not asking for everything. I'm not asking them to go out and set the market or get Patrick Queen. Let them go to the Eagles. Let the Eagles get all the shiny objects. Let you have that. I don't need that. I need a guy who can make tackles at linebacker. I need a defensive tackle who could stop the run. Mike Zimmer, just FYI, people, he doesn't necessarily care if his defensive tackles can rush the passer. He wants to stuff the middle and allow his linebackers to flow. The rushing of the passer is going to come from his linebackers on blitzes and his defensive ends. That's a fact. Darlene Mosher, how are you? I hope this is the beginning of big promise. Jerry Jones says he's going to go all in. I hope so. I hope Dak is going to be re-signed. Everybody who doesn't like him, I'm sorry. I'm not the one doing it, but I personally think it's the right move. I believe we all have an opinion. Those of you who don't like Dak, I'm sorry. Welcome. Good luck, bro. Greetings from Kyrgyzstan. Listen, man, what's the weather in Kyrgyzstan? I bet you it's rainy, isn't it? It's probably rainy right now. How are you? I wish I could read that. That looks Russian. How about this? I could sing the Russian national anthem with you. I've watched Rocky. No more sweeping the New York and Washington. Kid Cowboy. Again, I want to win a division. We'll see what they do, man. We'll see who's looking the best. I always make my prediction before the training camp and then after camp when injuries set in. I should have stuck to my prediction last year, because last year I said 11 wins. Or no, I said 12 wins with my initial. Or no. I think I said 11. I think I said 11 with my first. No, I think I said 12 with my first, and then I went to 11. So I should have stuck with my initial. Hey, does the time change up there? California moves one, but yeah. Spring forward, Alex. Fall back, definitely. What I'm hearing is we're going to get the Big B's number 22. He's a train coming at you. I don't know that they'll give him 22, Darlene. I'm on Rail and Island, Wisconsin, or Trey Benson. Mike Aldana, if I have a choice between those two, here comes a guy that's going to give me mail. He's going to walk. I'm on lunch, bro. Keep moving. What's up? You got something for me?
Yeah.
What is it?
Neighbor down the street, probably.
Oh, okay. What is it? Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it. Was it me? I was out for a week with COVID and his box was full, so this is probably the sub. That's what we do. We blame it on the sub. Yeah, I like Trey Benson a lot, Mike Aldana. I'm more of a Trey Benson fan. Braylon Allen's good. He's just an upright runner. If you're going to go out and give me an upright runner like that, he's got speed. I think we have a better shot of getting Allen than Benson. Benson, you're going to have to maybe trade up in the second round. I don't think he'll be there. I really like Blake Corum. Runs faster 40 time than expected. An O-line type bench press. Second, third round, and give me a free agent also. I'm fine with that, David Cowboy. He's 5'8", so he's shorter. I had my comparison to him without the NFL all-time leading rusher, but I said he's more like a Emmitt Smith. He's not going to run away from you. If you look at the tape, he doesn't run away from a lot of people, but he's 5'8", and he's a little bowling ball, and he always seems to fall forward. I like Blake Corum. He does catch the ball, too. I don't have a problem with that. Aaron Nola pitched a decent game a few days ago. Yeah, that, Linda, that a pitching staff is no joke. They got the best pitcher in baseball, and for my money, that they just re-signed, Zach Wheeler. And I think they're in on Blake Snell. And I think Bellinger is still out there as well. Did Jerry say he is going to go all in, or the media? Not sure. He said all in, then he walked it back. Now we got the media on my morning video saying all in, but that is with the draft. I'm like, how are we going to go all in with the draft, Nick Harris, if you don't have a 4th and 5th round draft pick? That would mean you would have to trade down, which is not that's not the definition of going all in. Just game time. High hopes for the Phils this year. I like what they're saying, Philly D. Understood game time exactly enough with the flash. Get the job done. Stop the run. Yeah, that's what we need. Let's stop the run the ball, and let Dak do what Dak does. Linda Conyers, yeah, Jerry said all in his bank account. Yeah, exactly, Linda. You got that right. I think we're going to get a running back. I think we're going to get an offensive line. I think we're going to get defensive. I think so too, Darlene. I just don't like how they go about it. God forbid we get our hopes up or anything. So already said it, but now he's walking it back. The restructure or the move Zach money around, so we're under the cap. Yes, we're definitely under the cap by $3 million, and that's nothing. Clemente, we could do a lot more. Mr. Blister, we're not doing the Russian national anthem right now, but I do know it. Yatsubya! Sorry. Spills T, can you say a hi to Ashlyn? Love your vids. Ashlyn, hello. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I know I am. I don't know if you're on the West Coast. If you are, then it's just before noon. And if you're on the East Coast, it's almost 2:30. It's almost time for game time to get out of here. What's up, Regina Green? How are you? To anyone who doesn't like Dak, what's your replacement plan? Stephen Brown, they don't have one. We have $3 million in cap space. We rolling now. Can you say hi to Austin, my dad? Austin, Spills T. Spills T's dad, Austin. What's up, buddy? How are you? Sleazy Juan. You said that yesterday. You are a stinker. Nice. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'm shredded, all right. The thing is shredded is my muscles because I'm sore. I think 10 wins this year wins the division. Quite possibly. Linda Conyers, you should be proud, Game Time. 58 people sharing lunch with you. Please like this. Thanks, Linda. I appreciate the kind comments. We got another little less than a minute here. Ashlyn. How are you, Ashlyn? Do you like Gallup? He's a good... he's gone, Mark Hudson. We're going to save close to $10 million by releasing him a post-June 1. Sorry. What's up, Jameson Taylor? Bellinger re-signed with the Cubs. Okay, so now it's Blake Snell. Let's go get him. Last call for fresh hot Guadalajara. That's looking kind of tasty, Asman. You're a Yankee fan. Okay, Darlene. I see you. You have two players that have 2 Super Bowl rings from Stockton. Shante Carver and Derek Kennard. Derek Kennard with a K, though, Alex. Went to school. Derek Kennard was a beast. He was. Jameson, Braves fan. They're the favorites to win division again. Thank you, JoJo. Hey, Casey, how are you? Sorry, I try and get to everybody's chat. That's why it takes me a minute. Ed Dalton, Minnesota Golden Gophers? Jerry Jones, the only thing he's good for, word salad. Jake the Snake Roberts. What's up, Jake the Snake? Hey, Casey, how are you? Uh-oh, we got a Twins fan. Well, I'm in upstate New York. There you go, Darlene. You're not far from Patterson, where Rhonda Lovelay is. You're about, what, an hour and a half? Deer Park, how you feel about all the Broncos and Bills players? Deer Park, there's a lot of free agents out there. A lot. Stranger Things girl, how are you? I'm over my time. I got to go. I like the Phillies. Well, Casey, me too. We got that in common. Let's see here. The Dodgers trying to buy one. I like your sunglasses. Thanks. I appreciate you. As always, the mailman always delivers. Have a wonderful Thomas Garrett. 3 million. I just don't hope leopard face. Don't F it up. All right, everybody. I was able to get through everybody. Stranger Things girl, make sure you subscribe and you come back. Y'all come back now. Hi, Rhonda. Y'all come back now here.